I'd like to take you on a little historical journey here. Start 4000 BC up to the current time, which is the time of modern civilization. So for this first 1500 years, from 4000 to 1439, any kind of information transfer went on the same way. It was usually word of mouth. Most of the populace was not educated. Only the elite and people who were in like leadership positions would get education and knew how to read and write. In 1439, Gutenberg invented the printing press. At this time, when he invented this, you could do 1,100 transfers of information on a page a day. 1804, steam power is invented and added to the printing situation, and you could get about 1,500 copies an hour. 1843 is the rotary printing press, and at this time you could get millions of copies a day. Along on this journey, especially with steam power, you have invention where you go from the fastest way you can get from one place to another is a horse, to in the 1800s you have the steam engine and trains are the fastest way you can get. And just a few years after that, you have the invention of the plane, and by 1969, rockets. So you can tell, once education increased and it was released to the masses and printing press and information started to be disseminated across people, information and technology started to grow exponentially together. Today, information is exploding. So you got things like the Internet of Things, connectivity everywhere. Phones, refrigerators, your thermostat at home, everything is connected to the internet. A data explosion. 90% of all the data that's ever been produced now has been done in the last 2 years. You got a mobile workforce. People are wanting to be able to connect whenever, wherever, and however they want to be able to get their work done. 60% of people are doing work outside of their normal business place and normal business hours. And cybersecurity. So with all of this and all that information that's out there running around, security is becoming a huge concern. So here at Dell EMC, we see 4 transformations that are currently going on in the IT infrastructure. Everything now is about applications and where those applications live. So you can have those on site, in the cloud. Either way, they've got to run on some kind of infrastructure. So that brings about, the first transformation is digital transformation. Everything's going to applications, Internet of Things, it's all data that's running across the wires. Which leads to an IT transformation, because how are you going to hold it? How are you going to send it? Where are you going to do it? And we look at these things. We have, at Dell EMC, we've, in the last few years, through acquisitions and just the growth we've done in our systems, we have things like Pivotal that can help you get delivery of apps between the cloud, between your space. IT transformation, Dell and EMC are the leaders in the market in all the Fortune 500s, and we are leading the charge in transforming a data center. You also have your workforce transformation, which is also feeding into that security transformation. So you got people that are wanting to connect anywhere, but you don't want them connecting outside your network. You don't want them to keep your stuff from being safe. So how do you provide what they want and keep things safe like you want? Cybersecurity. So security is one of the big things that are going on, and with the industry-leading products like RSA and SecureWorks, Dell is leading the charge in security for these things across our world-class client devices. We believe that if we put these things together in an integrated system, Dell EMC is the only company that can offer you everything from one side to the other in one place, one source. and we would love to get together and talk to you about it. My name is David Mullikin. I'm a data protection specialist here at Dell EMC, and I would love to speak to you about how we can help your business grow and thrive.